2K Sports pregame show.
Hello.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Lakers. Back on the road tomorrow. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs. So far, no luck against this team. They've dropped both of the games in the previous two matchups this season.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
And that was Keogh bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Clarkson with the ball. Millsap has the open look. Misses the three. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Denver Nuggets.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Young pass to Z. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Jacks up a three. Rebound, San Antonio. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Leonard with the steal. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Russell kicks to Clarkson. Six to shoot to the inside, and Millsap slams it in.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Aldridge, and it's good on the assist by Parker.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Green, the screen. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Rejected by Young. They get it back, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Lakers trail by 7. Passes it to Millsap. Lakers passing it around. Russell passes to Z. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Z's got his first 2 points. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
Thanks, Doris. And here we go. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Russell dishes to Clarkson. There's a screen. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And he banks in the layup.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Lakers trail by 5. The 10-footer. And that's off the glass and in. Clarkson's got his second basket.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Young with the steal. Green with the block. Now here's Parker. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by Green. For 3, Millsap. It's rebounded by Leonard. Spurs leading by 6. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Millsap a screen on Leonard. And Young, here we go. And that one's good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Randall's checked in for Z. The Spurs also with the sub. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Back to Parker. Puts it up from 17. Hits the front of the rim and out. Lakers trail by 4. And here's Russell. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. And they call an illegal screen here. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Nancy's checked in for Millsap. Caspi comes in for Young. And it's Powell in for Jordan Clarkson. And he gets it to go. Here's Russell. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And Caspi kicks to Nance. The feed to Caspi. Powell, the pass to Nance. There's the dish to Powell. 5 to shoot. Here's Russell. The rebound by the Spurs. Out to the right wing. Parker dishes to Aldridge. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. Russell kicks to Caspi.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Leonard. Averaging about 26 points per, almost 2.5 steals and 4 assists. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points.
That free throw good from Nance. Both free throws good from Nance. Spurs leading by 4. Parker outside. That's good from Gasol on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Nance a screen. Pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Aldridge. The Spurs have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Aldridge with a screen on Russell. Parker passes to Aldridge. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
And the Spurs making a change here. Lee's checked in for Aldridge. Carter comes in for Leonard. Ano Ginobili's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Here's Ginobili. A chance to extend the lead. To double digits, but it's no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Spurs leading by 6. Now Mills. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. He kicks to Ginobili. Kick by Lee. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Right side, Russell. That's good.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got his first basket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Russell kicks to Powell. Dishes it to Nance. There's the pick. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The drive by Russell. The teardrop falls in. Russell's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And Mills kicks to Carter. He feeds it to Gasol. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Gasol's got 5 now.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And here's Mills for 3. Can't get it to go. Russell. Shot, no good. And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he felt Tony Parker ranks him up.
To be in the conversation, I think, is totally appropriate. And Tony is very often not even in the conversation when people talk about top 10 guards and that sort of thing, which has always amazed me. All you hear is all the other names, whoever the...
Not breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual, Clark. You got to love having a guy like that as your coach.
Without question. I mean, you have no idea how huge that is for a player to get that kind of support and backing from his coach. Is Tony Parker a great all-star and champion? In my book, absolutely, without question. But would he have reached that level without Greg Popovich as his coach? I think even Tony would tell you, probably not.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Mills and Manu at the guards. David Lee is out there with Carter, and it's Dedmon in at the 5. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Cook. The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Clarkson with the ball. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Denver.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself.
And he recovers it. Some changes here for the Spurs. Aldridge comes in for David Lee, and Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Rejected by Millsap. Lakers trail by 5. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Clarkson with the ball. He's against Parker, and he gets it to go. Clarkson's got 6.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Parker, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Clarkson with the ball. He's against Parker. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Clarkson.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Millsap kicks to Powell. Millsap inside. Aldridge is covering, and that one's good. Millsap.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Clock at 6, and that one's good. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Millsap. Rebound, San Antonio. Parker, right side. Pass to Green. Parker outside. To the wing, right side. Dedmon's shot is off.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Clarkson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Parker outside. They set the screen. They get it back. Dedmon. Aldridge left side. And that one's good. Aldridge has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Millsap kicks to Clarkson. Rebound, San Antonio. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Parker outside. It's deflected. Here's Powell, guarded by Green. Here's Millsap, and it's sent back by Aldridge. In transition, here come the Spurs. Green leading the charge.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Clarkson dishes to Young. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Used the screen and took it all the way.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Some changes for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Zeke, and it's Russell in for Powell. Pau Gasol is checked in for San Antonio. Aldridge with a screen on Young. Leonard with no one around. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
The drive by Russell. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Gasol. Young against Leonard. Gasol passes to Leonard. From deep, Green. Shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
Take a look at what Clarkson's been doing. He's got 10 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Lakers. Caspi comes in for Young. Carter, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Parker, here we go. It drops for his second made shot. This game, an unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Randall with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Parker. He's got 6. Here's Aldridge. That misses off the backboard. One-on-one here. Here's Russell. Carter pulls it in.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Aldridge is screened. Green kicks to Aldridge. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Russell dishes to Randall, and Gasol sends it back. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. Parker's shot is off.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Lee's checked in for Aldridge. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. And Ginobili, here we go. Gasol, wide open, he fires. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his third rebound on the night. Ginobili with the steal. On up the court. Finished off the break. Ginobili's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
There's the pass to Clarkson. Over to the left wing. The drive by Russell. To the middle. Here's Randall. Rejected by Gasol. And Ginobili with the slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. The first one falls.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Mills with it. He's picked up by Russell. Kicks it to Carter. Lee against Nance. The 10-footer. And another basket for San Antonio.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Russell hits them both. San Antonio leading by 8. 1:10 left to play in the first half. Picked by Lee. Lee, a screen on Russell. Ginobili outside. The 3. And that is good. Ginobili. Ginobili's got 10 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside, Russell wants to get it to Randall and does. And he goes in for the dunk.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
The 3 from Mills. Nice D from Russell.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gasol kicks to Ginobili. Carter on the wing. He dishes it to Mills. The tray. And that one's good. Mills has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The drive by Russell. Lee with the block. They retain possession. And the release. Before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we finish one half of basketball.
Well, Pop, a solid halftime lead here. How were you able to keep their offensive fire?
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event of emergency evacuation of Staples Center to go
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
The bulk of their offense, Ernie, Kenny, is come in the paint. See, it's just as good. It's hard-nosed basketball when you play in the post. Trust me, I know. You wouldn't know nothing about that, Kenny.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half. Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Paul Millsap out there with Z. Then it's Young. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Russell in at the point. That's the Laker 5. With some arc, but they'll get another chance. Feeds to Clarkson. Young against Green. Outside, Russell passes it to Millsap. The Lakers working the ball around now. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Back to Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Leonard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. The Lakers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Now the feed to Clarkson. High arcing shot. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Green. He's averaging 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Lakers trail by 14. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
The dish to Clarkson. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. Here's Millsap. Good on the 13-footer. Millsap's got 9. San Antonio leading by 12. Pass to Aldridge. The turnaround. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 10.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And the Lakers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Millsap. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Parker passes to Aldridge. Parker, a screen on Millsap. There's Green with the three, and it's Russell with the rebound.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Pass to Z. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Can't connect from short range. Spurs leading by 12. Parker with it. He's picked up by Russell. Young against Parker. And Young kicks to Russell. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The kick out to Young. Dishes it to Powell. Screen by Young. Powell, the pass to Z. He kicks to Young. To the left wing. Moves back up. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Powell.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Millsap kicks to Russell. Right side Millsap. They set the screen. Leonard brings the double team. Young with no one around. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Parker with a clean look. Kept alive. Here's Dedmon. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dedmon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Randall's checked in for Nick Young. And San Antonio also making a switch. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Green. The open shot. Millsap gets a very good look and converts. Millsap's got 11 points.
How about the inbound pass there? An easy bucket.
Parker outside. Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Dedmon. Out to Parker. Outside Aldridge. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 9 assists now tonight.
No doubt about it. LaMarcus Aldridge has the hot hand.
Timeout called the Lakers. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Nance is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Pau Gasol's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Lee comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. Outside Russell. They set the pick. He feeds it to Nance. Tipped away. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. Up top, Mills. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Here's Powell. He's covered by Ginobili. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Rebound, San Antonio. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Took him no time at all on that one. That's now 8 points for Pau Gasol.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play. And great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Outside, Russell. Nance dishes to Russell. 5 on the clock to end the run. Good. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around.
Now, here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Not enough on that one as it misses.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Millsap kicks to Powell. And a missed layup.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Now, here is Russell, covered by Mills. Over to the wing. Here's Powell. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for P.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Mills passes to Leonard. And he dunks it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Lakers trail by 18. Russell dishes to Powell. Screened by Russell. Inside, here's Randall, and lots of contact. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Pau Gasol. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for San Antonio?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Caspi, he's checked in for the Lakers. Clarkson comes in for P. Gasol, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Picked by Randall. The drive by Russell. He with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. .41 seconds left in the 3rd. And here's Mills.
Caspi.
The pass to Carter. Here's Gasol. At the elbow, Lee. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season,
it can continue to carry over.
Up top, Russell, covered by Mills. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. .11 seconds left in the third. Now Russell. With 1 on the clock, and that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Spurs leading by 16. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Carter in at the small forward spot.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
The Spurs shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And that one's good. Parker.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
Parker against Russell. To the middle. It's picked off. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Green. That's 12 points for Parker.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And 2 free throws coming up. As he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Tremendous output for Parker. He has 12 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
The Lakers making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Berton has checked in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Parker, here we go. And the layup is good. Parker's got 10 points in just the second half.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
That drops.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Green, the screen, fires for 3. That one goes. Count it.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Russell against Parker. Russell kicks to Young. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Lakers, Nick Young. Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And some changes here for the Spurs. Simmons is checked in, and it's D in for Tony Parker. And he sinks the second. Spurs leading by 21. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Kicks to Murray from past the arc. can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Russell, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Lakers trail by 21. Millsap a screen, and the call will be against D. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
That free throw missing.
Dwayne Dedden. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Millsap, and he slams it one-handed.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Stolen away. Here's Simmons, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Murray up on top. He's guarded by Russell. Dedmon passes to Aldridge. A stupendous finish in traffic. Aldridge has got 10 points in just the second half.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
David Lee's checked in for the Spurs. Leonard comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And it's now 22 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Screen by Lee. And the call will be against D. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Lakers trail by 20. Outside, Russell. And the call will be against D. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Russell passes to Z. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 14 points for Z.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg. They've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Young dishes to Russell. Millsap sets the pick for Russell. And the call will be against D. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Off the inbound pass. And it's Russell missing. Spurs leading by 18 to the inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Feeds to Clarkson. Shoots from 12. The shot will not go. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Passes it to Leonard. Launches a three. And it's Leonard again missing. The feed to Clarkson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Clarkson's got 21.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Young against Leonard. On the money with the open jumper.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Outside, Russell. He dishes it to Millsap. Lee with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Look at that jam.
Wow.
I mean, just beautiful.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Los Angeles calls timeout. San Antonio making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Outside, Russell. And Young now, top of the key. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Out left to the wing. Right side, Russell. Millsap left side. Again, Los Angeles. Spurs leading by 17. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard against Young. 6 to shoot. Outside Leonard. Fires, high post. Another one falls for San Antonio.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Spurs foul call. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, D'Angelo Russell. At the line for
Free
two.
throw good, Russell. And some changes here for the Lakers. Nancy's checked in for Millsap. Caspi comes in for Nick Young. And it's Powell in for Clarkson. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They set the screen. Out to Lee. Rebounded by the Lakers. Z's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for San Antonio.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Kawhi Leonard. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
The dish to Mills. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker. And Tony, there was an intensity to the way this team played. Were you guys amped up?
We were motivated tonight. You know, today we were on a mission. We want to make a statement, and we played great basketball, great ball movement. Everybody wasn't selfish. We shot the ball a lot better, and we played great defense.
Statement delivered, mission accomplished. Nice win, Tony. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. The league's 3rd best scorer was the game's best player tonight as he showcased his multiple talents on the court. It was great fun to watch him get it going in high gear in this one.
There was nothing.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan,